It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni.
It's the Pats and the Broncos on Monday night.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. And just like that, the season has reached October. Here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad. But I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline.
We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know. As we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Throwing to start this game. He's got it over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. From midfield now. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down. It's an option to the left side. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Cut near the goal line. It's a Denver touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking steps here this week.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up. They go play action. It's Mahomes. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up those just like that.
Rolling left, buying some time. He's running for it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go. They go right back to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Escapes the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. And he hits the deck after setting him up with first and goal. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every city.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots finish off their opening drive. Brees Hall with the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Moore with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath, turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Chased out to his right. And the defense was ready. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Punt team out now, and it's the former Patriots All-Pro Jake Bailey on the kick. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Pats will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is caught by Bell. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We'll pause for the injured player. Let's really hope this is something minor. That is Patrick Mahomes, who's shaken up and getting some help there. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? First throw for the backup now. Avoid some trouble there. Buys time, rolling right. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Broncos get set to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? You put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash the defense like that, the next time you run that action, you're going to be thinking running the ball.
Touchdown! The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's New England ready once again on offense. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. On the counter, Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Slayer, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Mano-a-mano, so many battles there at the line of scrimmage, and it does come down to those one-on-one situations. Who's put in the work, who's put in the effort, and who can execute to create that negative play, that big sack for this defense.
Punt meets him at the 28. And it gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And it's going to be their football coming up. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Here's Williams to start the drive. He's descending punt quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Kyle Duggar holding him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Back now, pressure on its way. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos with a big decision upcoming. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Wait for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. May on 1st and 10. Makes the grab and bounds offside. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
1st down throw for May. Fell on the catch. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 43. He's on the move. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move, headed right. Took off with it again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
1st down, ball at the 36. On the gun, it's May. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air. It's May. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. May now from the 2 left to work with before halftime. Another punt coming up. Bryce Barrier to do the honors again. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
So we've reached halftime in Denver. The hometown fans, yeah, they're feeling good. Their Broncos have the lead. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where you see the final score there. Davis Mills, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten on the year. Next, we take a trip down the coast to Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers with a good performance there, and it leads to their 4th victory on the year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Ewell.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Patriots offense all set to go. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, not that. Throwing the out route complete. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
First down throw, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his target, Hall. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss from the tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
They gain 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down. Another throw from Mahomes. Hall there to haul it in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Back to the air, Mahomes. This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up. Throwing again, Mahomes. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Moore with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's on the move. Steps up, and he's running with it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Play action on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll try and throw it here. Escapes the pocket. He'll try and run this. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
The New England offense running out now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. He gave him just enough room to run.
Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Motion man sent left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll start pushing them into field goal range. A small gain to the 38. Second down now, 7 to go. quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Second down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. This finds Mitchell complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They bring a tight end in motion right. From the 25 on 2nd down. Catch made by Mitchell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They'll run here, it's Hall. Gets in, touchdown New England. The Patriots take a 4th quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Moore with a return. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Denver ready for another offensive possession. Still time to go, Brock, but their touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Quick slant caught by Sutton. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Looking to the air here. Completes beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They are throwing it again. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. And now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. Flush out now to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Patriots feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Hall. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Give on 2nd to Hall. And this one doesn't go far. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Denver set to take the field on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Back to throw. He stays up. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And they won't do it. So that ball's incomplete on 4th down.
After that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Patriots emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.